As we walk through the Midway, one may wonder how all this started. The Eastern States Exposition, home of the Big E, has presented the finest livestock, the most innovative commercial, industrial, and artistic developments, and the highest caliber of varied entertainment to the people of the northeastern United States for more than a century. More than 1 million people now attend the 17-day Big E, an annual autumn extravaganza of entertainment, exhibits, and agriculture, the culmination of a visionary idea first expressed by Joshua L. Brooks at the beginning of the 20th century. Brooks knew that farming in New England was on the decline and that production costs were soaring. His hope was to create an exposition that would provide demonstrations of new farming methods and establish competitive awards which would inspire farmers and their children to produce more efficiently and sponsor cooperative purchasing that would lower the farmers' costs. Above all, Brooks believed in developing and showcasing an agricultural New England. Working with 12 community leaders, Brooks spearheaded the purchase of 175 acres of former swampland in West Springfield. It took less than 8 months to construct the Coliseum and cattle barns. The site was ready. A group of determined New England businessmen went to Chicago and convinced the executive body of the National Dairy Show to hold their annual extravaganza in West Springfield instead of its traditional home, the Midwest. In 1916, this National Dairy Show was the first event held on the exposition grounds. It also marked the first time the show was held east of Chicago. In the spring of 1917, 122 of the nation's foremost manufacturers presented their products at the Industrial and Export Conference in Exhibition Park. And in the fall of that same year, the very first Eastern States Exposition was opened to the public. A total of 138,000 people gathered at what would become an enduring tradition, the annual September event now known as the Big E, New England's autumn tradition. Here we are at the Better Living Center. The Better Living Center is the Big E's largest building at 123,000 square feet of exhibition space. Depending on the configuration, up to 500 booths can fit into this building. The Better Living Center hosts many events throughout the year, including the Western Mass Home Show and the Springfield Sportsman's Show. Let's continue with our stroll around and see if we run into anyone we know. I bet that hot tub would feel great at the end of the day. Last time I entered to win something here, I got slammed with spam email 3 times a day. Yes, Yamaha does make more than motorcycles. I thought about taking that personality test, but I already know what the answer would be, since everyone keeps telling me that I'm an never mind. How many free shoe shines do you think they have to do in order to make one sale? I would like to say those vacuums don't suck, but they do. See what I did there? If I could have all of the quarters I used to put into that machine, I would have a lot of quarters. Hey, I spy a local business at my 1 o'clock. Let's check in with them.
Hey.
How are things? Where are you from?
Amber, Champagne Matos from Champagne Apothecary on School Street. Things are going great. We are seeing a lot of amazing people out and about, and it's been awesome to see so many people from the town come in and just say hey, even if they're not shopping or doing whatever. There's just so much encouragement, so that's been really cool.
What type of things do you have here?
Oh, so much great stuff. We have over 400 SKUs in our store, so if you haven't been there, you definitely need to check it out. I also have a skincare line that sells all over the country. We've sold out 6 times in the last year, but there's a lot of great holistic wellness, self-care, all kinds of amazing stuff. So if you have not been down to School Street, definitely come check it out, because I think you'll be very, very surprised, delightfully surprised at what you find in the store.
The Young Building has 55,000 square feet of exhibition space. It can accommodate up to 200 booths. On occasion, a covered walkway can be placed between this building and the Better Living Center to increase overall capacity for conventions and trade shows. There are often live infomercials that take place here. 25 years ago, I purchased a Ginsu knife and destroyed it when I got home by cutting a tin can in half. To this day, I still wonder how they pulled that off with a live audience. Let's poke around and see what we come across. These folks are trying super hard to get my attention. There are always massaging recliners here. I once tried one and had a 5-minute hard sales pitch just when it started to feel good. I asked if they accepted S&H green stamps, and they turned the chair off. Unlimited streaming and no monthly fees? Go ahead, Google this. Fudge. I spy with my eye a speakeasy. This could only mean one thing. Okay, as usual, I run into Paul Kosip from V1 Vodka. Always surprises with a new flavor every year. What do we have this time around, Paul?
Yeah, so this is our V1 Lemon. And the first question people ask is, why is it blue? It's infused with a flower called the butterfly pea flower. The flower really doesn't enact any taste to it, so you just get a nice straight lemon smooth vodka. But it's great. You can make awesome cocktails with it, and actually you can do a magic trick with it also. So
I bet you're going to show us the magic trick.
Yes.
Okay.
So the flower reacts with anything acidic, so you can do tonic water, lemon juice, lime juice. So our signature cocktail with the V1 Butterfly Pea Flower Lemon is a lemon drop martini. So you're just going to squeeze, actually I'm going to pour these so that you can see kind of the before and after. But this is just fresh lemon juice. I'm going to pour that in there. And then you can see the dramatic color change from blue to pink. V1's located in 9 states, 3 countries, Poland, of course, where V1 is distilled, England, and America. So we're in 9 states, all New England, Texas, New Jersey. So go to v1vodka.com to find your closest location.
I'm not horsing around here. This is Farmerama. For many people, this is the first time that they have ever gotten up close and personal with livestock. During the Big E, more than 25 breeds of cattle, sheep, goats, and hogs are on display in livestock events. Breeders from all over the country and from other nations enter their animals in this, the largest livestock show in the East. The title, Eastern States Exposition Grand Champion, is the coveted prize that's at stake. In addition to the livestock shows, New England traditions such as pulling contests and cow milking can be experienced at the Big E. The preservation of the New England state's agricultural land is also encouraged through live exhibits and hands-on demonstrations of farming techniques and innovations. The Avenue of Agriculture showcases animals and informative exhibits on agriculture and its uses in daily life. One of the oldest and most prestigious in the country, the Eastern States Exposition Horse Show is an eagerly anticipated event. Additional equine events include the 4-H Horse Show and the Draft Horse Show. There's a hot chick comment at the tip of my tongue, but I'm not going to go there. As we venture through the fairgrounds, we discover what the Big E is all about. When frivolity is in order, fairgoers can step onto the Magic Midway, the world's largest traveling midway, featuring the 115-foot-high giant wheel and the Drop of Fear, games, other rides, and many other attractions. Especially for children, the Big E offers kiddie rides, a petting zoo, barnyard friends, and camel and elephant rides. As evening approaches, the whole fair celebrates with the Grand Parade, and as of 2000, the spectacular Mardi Gras Parade, featuring 6 authentic, custom-built floats direct from New Orleans. The Big E also features free entertainment, such as a circus, exhilarating band concerts, demonstrations by celebrity chefs and top-name talent. Memorable shows included such stars such as Reba McEntire, Clint Black, George Jones, The Judds, Willie Nelson, Destiny's Child, and Jessica Simpson. Restaurant facilities, including everything from a snack to a meal, and featuring foods from different regions and nations, are found throughout the grounds. The exposition also maintains its own security, fire, and first aid facilities for the safety and convenience of its fair visitors. The Eastern States Exposition is organized as an educational institution under the laws of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Its governing body is a volunteer board of trustees consisting of representatives from each of the 6 New England states. These New England trustees are distinguished civic, business, and agricultural leaders. Due to this kind of generosity and commitment shown by the people of New England, who have made the Big E one of their own traditions, the Eastern States Exposition is entirely self-supporting. It relies solely on the revenues it obtains through year-round building rentals and Big E gate admission to finance its complete operation. The exposition receives no government subsidies of any kind nor any revenues generated by year-round events. Begun with the dream of keeping business, industry, and agriculture alive and thriving in New England, Eastern States Exposition has more than fulfilled the initial hopes of its creators. It remains a site for celebration, a central showplace for the creative, industrial, and agricultural resources of the Northeast, and a reflection of the best of the region's people. It would not be a trip to the Big E if we didn't stop by Mulish's to see my buddy Joe Didi. Sorry his microphone is a little loud. Everything looked great at the time of filming. Perhaps a visit to an audiologist is in order for me.
Holy cows have been around for a few years.
Really?
Yeah, things come and go. One day it's on the menu, one day it's not. All depends on how Joe feels.
Oh, okay.
So this year the Holy Cows are back. The Blueberry Pierogi Sundae is back. Probably the last year for both of those. We have new items for next year that we'll replace those with.
Right. Yeah, I'm just looking up and I saw the Blueberry Pierogi for the first time. Is that a Big E only thing?
It is. It actually made with the Food Network or whatever network we were on there nationally. That was on there with the Moon a couple years back. You can catch that on whatever channel that was. I don't know. Food Paradise.
In case somebody is from the Moon and they don't know what a Moon Nut is.
It's an ice cream filled donut, a glazed donut. We started with Miss Murphy's back in the day, and you never know, maybe we'll end up back there someday. But it's a glazed donut. We fill it with soft serve ice cream and then put a wet topping and the dry topping. So it looks just like a donut, like a Boston cream, except it's full of ice cream.
And are the Holy Cows kind of like a takeoff?
So the Holy Cows were designed for the people that thought the Moon Nut had too many calories, right? You know, I don't know any of them, but those people wanted something a little lighter. So we do 6 little munchkins glazed, inject them with ice cream, and the only topping comes on top is a chocolate sauce with powdered sugar. And calorie to calorie, I'm sure they're exactly the same. But it looks lighter, people feel better about themselves. Because we're not the Big E to gain weight, you know, we're just at the Big E to eat. Smash-a pie, we've had those for years. So a slice of pie, cold, into a cup with vanilla soft serve, and then we blend it. Comes out very nice because it's really hard to eat your pie and ice cream and walk around. You're going to bump into somebody. This way it's all in one container, and you can walk and eat. It works out very well.
So is it just a mixed up pie a la mode?
Yeah, call it what you will. We call it Smash-a-Pie. You know, because you got to have a gimmick and you got to have a name, right? So it blends nice. They'll take your hard pecan pie, your thick, dense pecan, and it fluffs it right up with the soft serve. It comes out very nice. The blueberry's beautiful. I think the peach comes out really well. So we just take our fresh baked pies and we add the ice cream and we blend it. And overall, I think the fare is down, but you know, it is what it is. They went up a little bit on their pricing to get in, and as you know, all products seem to go up every year, inch by inch, and maybe we've hit that plateau where people have just had enough. Not quite sure, but overall, we'll do fine. We always do. It's the Big E, right? How do you go wrong?
Everything filmed in this video was on Celebrate Westfield Day. Now, of course, we have the parade. After we enjoy the parade footage, we will wrap things up. But for now, enjoy the music of Bobby Vinton and his hit song, My Melody of Love, as the parade makes its way down the avenue. I'm nearing the end of my day at the Big E. I decided to take a shortcut through Storyton Village in order to get to Lot 1 so I can liberate myself 25 pounds of video gear. And I heard something. And then I saw something. I knew exactly what was going on. The award-winning Westfield High School Show Choir was performing. Let's enjoy one selection. I think it's a great way to end this film.
It's astounding. Time is fleeting. Madness takes its toll. But listen closely. Not for very much longer. I've got to keep control. Doing the time. Put your hands on your head.